So, welcome back to the day. I know I'm really red in the face. Ignore things moving. It's because I've been shoving stuff under my desk. If you've read the description, you'll know that both me and Paul are into Lego. That's standard. But we love Florida. We love to travel. Hence the Minnie Mouse. I might add that I got this from one of them cheap gift shops in Orlando on International Drive. The one with the space... oh, good God. The space shuttle. My brain just went. On the space, the one with the space shuttle on it. What used to be, it used to be next to Ponderosa. Now Ponderosa doesn't exist anymore. Anyway, we're talking about packing, and I said I would come back to you with a packing video. My nose is really itchy. Ignore me. So, I'm going to show you. Ignore the state of the room behind me. Ignore the fact that you can see my head. So, this is the monstrosity I was talking about. Now, this is just solely mine. All that is Lisa's. Every bit of it except the socks. The socks are Paul's. This is Lisa's. There is far too much in there to even comprehend sorting it. Hi. I am hot and sweaty because I've been running around like an headless chicken. I'm trying to get you to stand up now. Okay. Right, so I know that I've got to be really ruthless when it comes to going through this. Now, I've got jeans in there. Do I really want to take jeans with me? Probably not. So, as you can hear, the washing machine is currently on, and that's all Paul's t-shirts and his shorts. They're in one whole wash. They're going to go into the dryer, which you caught a glimpse of a minute ago. Let me see if I can get you. Nope, wrong way. Let's see if I can show you. Ignore the ladders. That blue thing there is my dryer. Now, we bought that about 12 months ago. I spent £89. Now, this is what you can hear rattling. These are the poles that go inside it. So, you pretty much just put the t-shirt through like that. So, either arm and through the neck. I can dry a full load of washing in that dryer in an hour, give or take. So I pull these out. I like to slot the t-shirts through and hang them up. That's the one thing about my dryer, my air dryer, compared to a standard dryer. You normally just grab everything out your washing machine, launch it into a standard dryer, and it takes forever to dry. This, I have to go through everything, hang them up one by one, hook them in, over and done with. It has a little meter at the bottom. I can put it on for, I think it's up to 140 minutes. And we normally just stick it on and wander off. It's low on energy usage or electric usage, which is great. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, currently Paul's is in the washer being washed. It's actually on its final spin. I'll bring that in. I'll put that away. That's great. Then it's mine. Now, Paul, as it currently stands, has... I think we've got it to 20 t-shirts. That includes 2 shirts, or a going out t-shirt and a shirt. And I'm waiting for 2 pairs of shorts to arrive, but he currently has 4 in the washing machine. It's not a mass amount. So in Paul's suitcase will be his t-shirts, his shorts. He will have a jumper in there, yes, before you start, I know. But Paul's cold-blooded, so we take a jumper for evenings. I'm talking about hoodie. Some relatively loose fitting, some relatively light. That will be with us just in case he needs it. It'll also be with us when we need it on the way back. God, I really am red in the face. You'd think I'd run a marathon. Anyway, he's got a pair of Reebok Classic white trainers, which I've got cleaner on the way for them because he really wants his trainers cleaning. He's got a pair of black Skechers, and he's got a pair of Adidas something or other trainers. I think the Skechers and the Classics are going to end up going with us. So that's Paul's suitcase pretty much done. I bought some tubs. Well, they're not tubs. They are hard case speaker cases, I guess. So they're a hard case. I didn't buy them for speakers. I actually bought them to put in like Paul's shaving gear. Anything that can spill, like his aftershave or anything like that. Same with the sun cream. I bought them to put them in and store them. Now, most people would come up with a cosmetics bag. We've had it in experience where I've had like shampoo and conditioner and body wash and things inside of cosmetics bags, and obviously the case has been banged around where they've actually exploded inside the bag, and it was just a pointless exercise. Now, the case I'm currently taking with me is a hard case. Paul's is a soft case, so I'd prefer to have them. Same with anything that electrical that's going with us. So for us, obviously most electrics will be in my hand luggage anyway. Paul tends to carry Paul carries the clothing section of hand luggage. So in his hand luggage will be a change of clothes for both of us, just in case. And potentially my laptop, because if you've watched the previous vlog, you'll know that Paul doesn't travel very well. We've finally worked out that he can play games on my laptop, which is what Paul's planning on doing. So that's kind of that bit. In my hand luggage, I tend to have most of the technology. My Kindle Paperwhite, my standard Kindle, my power banks, charging wires. I used to take on a Nikon camera, DSLR camera, so that I'd have its batteries, its battery pack, its extra lenses, etc. When I got the upgrade to the phone I'm currently talking to you on and I'm using for filming, I made the conscious choice there and then to get rid of my camera, because ultimately the camera on this phone is outranking my camera that I paid 300-400 quid for. And the zoom on this is incredible. It also is 200 megapixel if I pick 200 megapixel, which incidentally I haven't done yet. I should have done that this morning when I was taking pictures of the moon, which incidentally I've done for the last couple of mornings. So, well, the only thing Paul requires for his suitcase now, jumping back to that, is a pair of lightweight either cargo trousers or chinos or something like that, something for going out in the evening. We're not planning on doing a lot of nights out. We've got Ryan's birthday, as I've said in the previous vlog, and Paul wants to do, there's a karaoke bar in City Walk. Paul loves karaoke. Paul loves to sing. So if you've read the description, you'll know that the semi-professional vocalist is actually Paul. From his singing lessons and everything, Paul loves to sing. And, I'm surprised he's not currently singing now. So that's Paul done. My monstrosity is going to take a little bit more time to go through. Like linen trousers, as long as they've got a pattern on, I'm fine to wear them. Anything that's plain tends to be see-through. So I've got a few pairs of linen trousers in there that I need to go through. The other thing that I find as well is if I have one long pair of linen trousers, the rest of them I've actually cut and hemmed them myself, because I can't be doing with long trousers while I'm away. I like to have quarter lengths or just past the knee. Does anybody ever remember pedal pushers? That was my kind of thing. I've just realised that my phone's just gone dead bright. It's because the sun's just come out. Anyway, so in my case will be a pair of Crocs. I have two pairs, but I'm going to buy a pair out there. So my Crocs are going to go with me, and I am a Crocs and socks person because I find that my feet sweat, and that's just disgusting. I haven't got socks on right now, but I've only just put them on, so we're alright. I am taking two pairs of Skechers. I have a slip-on pair and a lace-up pair, which incidentally both sets are about to be washed. I find that the slip-on pair of Skechers you can't wear socks with, and honest to God, if they get wet, they stink. I got drowned a week ago. I just haven't washed them yet, but they absolutely hum. I don't like wearing shoes without socks. I'm a socks person. I like funky socks. Anyway, so apart from the fact that I have got one hell of a monstrosity of a suitcase, and I absolutely 100% need to go through it and decide what I am taking. Now, the one thing that I have are things like this. So this is like a blouse, but it's very thin. And this is to keep my back covered. Now, about 10 years ago, my whole family, actually, yeah, it was about 10 years ago, because my niece and my nephew were only babies. We went to see the Concorde at Manchester Airport, and we watched the planes coming and going, and the airport park was absolutely full. And I'm not talking about the airport pub, I'm actually talking about the park at the end of the runway. Anyway, long story short, I got badly burnt, and I asked my sister if she would put some sun cream on my back, which turned out to be child sun cream, which is great, not a problem. 2 days later, I had to go and see a doctor because I had thousands of blisters on my back, and it turned out that the sun cream had acted as a oil on my skin and just bubbled up. So since then, my back is prone to burning, and that was 10 years ago. So now I wear factor 50 sun cream. I have done for a very long time because I just don't want to burn. I don't want to suffer with sunburn and have to get in the shower and sit there crying because it's so painful. So I cover my back with things like that. So I have that. I have silk ponchos. I'm trying to think what else I have. I have a couple of... I don't wear a lot of t-shirts. I'm not a t-shirt person. I'm more of a vest top person. So if I'm wearing a vest top, I will wear the silk poncho over the top. If I'm wearing a dress which are thin straps, I will wear a bigger hat. I have to keep my head covered because I suffer with migraines. God, I feel academic. I'm doing really well here, aren't I? I suffer with migraines, especially in the heat, so I tend to wear relatively big hats. I've been on Temu recently and bought myself some baseball caps. Now, as you can see, I wear my hair tied up quite a lot. My hair's curly, which doesn't look curly right now. It just looks like a right mess. So my hair's curly, so I like to curl it and then shove it up because I hate having anything in my face. So I've bought some baseball caps that actually have elastic on the back, crisscrossed, where your ponytail fits through like this. I am more than happy with that. I've also bought myself a like a straw hat, but more of a cowboy straw hat to keep my head covered as well. I would rather wear a hat than suffer with a migraine, or suffer with any headache for that matter. So you're up to date on the packing, sort of. This will potentially be a 2-part vlog, just for the simple reason being, Paul's packing's going to be dead simple. Dead simple. That'll be something that I'll probably just be able to film as a montage quite quickly. Because I do the packing, I just want to point that out, because Paul does not do packing. So I'll do Paul's as a montage. Mine may take me a couple of days to get stressed out and take things out and put things back and end up with pretty much the same amount of stuff I've already got. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case. I'm hoping I'm going to be sensible and go, actually, I can't wear that, it's too warm. Or no, that's not what I should be doing. I'm also going to go with rolling Paul stuff compared to, I am going to roll mine, but they're going to go into packing cubes. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I might end up putting Paul's in packing cubes and rolling all of mine because I seem to have a lot more than he does. But right now, you are up to date on what's going on with the packing. I'm about to go and get Paul's stuff out of the washing machine and get it in the dryer. So, you may see that as a montage, you may not. Anyway, I'll leave you be. See you soon.